There's nothing better to inspire you than a good motivational speech. It doesn't matter if you're having a bad Monday or you just want an extra push to get you through the week. This type of speech is perfect for any occasion where you need a little encouragement. Here are our picks for the top 7 best motivational speeches. 1. Malala Yousafzai's Nobel Peace Prize Lecture 2014. Malala Yousafzai, a Pakistani activist for women's education and the youngest Nobel Prize laureate in the world, was shot by a member of the Taliban in 2012. It was an assassination attempt on a 15-year-old girl in response to her activism for women's education. Incredibly, she survived the shot to the head. She continued her activism, going on to win the Nobel Peace Prize just 2 years later. In 2014, she gave an inspiring lecture when she was awarded the accolade at the Oslo City Hall, Norway. After an introduction by the chairman of the Norwegian Nobel Committee, Thorbjørn Jagland, Yousafzai took the stage to give her lecture. Bismillahir-Rahmanir-Rahim, in the name of God, the most merciful, the most beneficent, Yousafzai began, beaming from the podium. Today is a great day of happiness for me. Then, she went on to speak on her dedication to advocating for equal education during the lecture. This award is not just for me, Yousafzai said. It is for those forgotten children who want education. It is for those frightened children who want peace. It is for those voiceless children who want change. I am here to stand up for their rights, to raise their voice. It is not time to pity them. 2. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s I Have a Dream motivational speech 1963. Arguably the most famous motivational speech of all time is Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s I Have a Dream speech in August of 1963. He delivered this influential speech on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial at the height of the Civil Rights Movement, to a crowd of hundreds of thousands of people. King was a Baptist minister and an advocate for black rights. Among his many achievements, he was a driving force in the fight for equal rights during the Civil Rights Movement of the 50s-60s. He led marches for not only civil rights, but also for labor rights, the right to vote, and desegregation. In his motivational speech, King calls on the nation's leaders to take a stand against the racism, injustice, and oppression targeting the black community. No, we are not satisfied, and we will not be satisfied until justice rolls down like waters, and righteousness like a mighty stream, King said. Even though we face the difficulties of today and tomorrow, I still have a dream. It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. King's speech wasn't only inspiring to those in the audience, it encouraged change and is a pivotal moment in U.S. history. 3. Oprah Winfrey's Golden Globes Acceptance Speech 2018. Oprah Winfrey, the famed talk show host, author, and television producer, won the Cecil B. DeMille Award in 2018 for outstanding contributions to the world of entertainment. In addition, Winfrey has been called the most powerful woman by both Time and CNN, and was named one of the most influential people by Time. From 2004 to 2011, USA Today has also recognized her as the influential black person of the last quarter century. In her motivational speech, Winfrey expressed gratitude for all the women, especially those who have endured abuse, and spoke on injustice in the past and present. In her motivational speech, Winfrey expressed gratitude for all the women, especially those who have endured abuse, and spoke on injustice in the past and present. She also referenced Recy Taylor Bay, Black woman who was kidnapped and raped by 6 armed white men, and her enduring strength and work with Rosa Parks. I've interviewed and portrayed people who've withstood some of the ugliest things life can throw at you, but the one quality all of them seem to share is an ability to maintain hope for a brighter morning, even during our darkest nights, she said. I've always tried my best to say something about how men and women really behave, to say how we experience shame, how we love and how we rage, how we fail, how we retreat, persevere, and how we overcome. Ubli's analysis of Oprah Winfrey's motivational speech. We analyzed Winfrey's speech via a free online communication coach and found some interesting insights. She used no filler words, which pretty incredible seeing as it's a common challenge for most public speakers. Winfrey spoke at a conversational pace and maintained good body language. You can use Udly to analyze your own speech and speaking patterns. It was designed not only for analysis, but also for interview preparation, for improving your English via practice, and for simple everyday conversation practice. With some dedicated effort, you can become as impressive of a speak. 4. Nell DeMarco's Making Education accessible to deaf children. 2019. Nell DeMarco, an actor, model, and deaf activist, gave a TED Talk in American Sign Language 2019 centered around education access to children who are deaf. DeMarco walked the runway at Milan Fashion Week for Giorgio Armani. In 2014, DeMarco was the first deaf contestant to win America's Next Top Model. Then, he won the Mirror Ball trophy during Dancing with the Stars. In 2016, 3 years later, he took the stage for TED. Across the globe, there are millions of children who are deaf and lack education access. DeMarco used his experiences growing up deaf to describe the obstacles he faced. He also shared one of his biggest aspirations: to better the lives of deaf children. I'm working to give every deaf child in the world a future filled with a rich language and the opportunities I was lucky enough to receive, he signed. But the deaf community cannot do it alone. We need you to become our allies and join us in making the world more knowledgeable. We need you to join us, to fight with us and for us, in the ongoing battle of affording children what they need to thrive. 5. Janelle Monáe's Trailblazer Award Acceptance Speech. 2018. Janelle Monáe is a queer, black pop artist with a host of awards and nominations from organizations like BET, Billboard Music, ASCAP, and ACE, among others. In 2018, they won the Trailblazer Award at the Billboard Women in Music Awards ceremony in New York City. Monáe has been recognized for their commitment in the LGBTQ community and for challenging gender boundaries, in addition to their empowering music and self-love lyrics. Monáe's acceptance speech for the 2018 Trailblazer Award was certainly one for the books, making our list of one of the best motivational speeches. The pop icon used their time on stage to not only acknowledge the achievement, but also to share the things she'd learned during her time as an influential artist. I've discovered the most difficult trail to blaze is the one that takes us inside of who we are individually and as a whole, they said. Being a trailblazer is about diving into spaces unseen and undiscovered, which can be very exciting and frightening at the same time. For me, that meant uncovering aspects of who I am in order to create spaces for others. During the speech, Monáe credited their community as well as other powerful women for their inspiration in creating innovative music. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe for more videos.